Like, we ain't gotta be disrespectful, but I'm coming to fuck.
Oh, we gonna try to fuck. Look, I feel like I'm
I had to let me know because you know people probably like, oh, they ain't friends.
Oh yeah,
okay.
don't listen. Don't make no mistake about.
Business.
Usually it's the other way around. Right. You hear the talking. You see what Bill did. Canelo said he ain't say shit. Everybody thought he was coming to the Canelo part. We see what happened.
Punch on boxing here. This is a trailblazing move. Well, I want to ask both of you a question. Was this the business of boxing? Did y'all forced to go independent, or this is something that, it was destined to be?
No, it wasn't forced. A lot of people wanted to find out. We could have did it a lot of ways. I feel like as we grow and get more mature into the sport, we know independency could be the best options. Especially when you know the business, the ins and outs of the business. And, I feel like it was a good route to go. We got backed by some hell of a people, and we just took the opportunity, and we gonna do it our way.
Yeah, we free agents. We got experience. I mean, if a promoter could do it, we can, and that's the game I want to be in. I look at this as my last chapter in boxing, one of my last few fights, and that's what I want to really do, is be like a promoter or advisor. So me partnering up with my guys, EJ and Shantae, we gonna show from this show, we gonna keep it going after this. And we both wanted tough fights, because we could have did it with an easier opponent, but we wanted to give the fans the biggest matchup possible to get this thing kicking off, and we're gonna keep it going after this. All over the world too, not just the same old thing, Vegas, New York, Philly, America, we taking it all over the world. Boxing is a worldwide sport. We was both world champions. This is how the greats did it. Ali and all of them fall all over, so, we wanted to take it out the country.
Well, wait. What's the weight?
Lightweight, 135.
Does the win for any of you guys kind of put you guys back into the title mix, or do you think it's probably going to take a little while since both of you guys haven't fought in a while?
Yeah.
I think
No, definitely not.
a win. I feel like us fighting each other either way is a big win. I was just world champion, supposed to still be world champion. I got effed over out of my rematch clause. Was the most active before, and it didn't take one win for me to jump right back into the mix. I fought at 35 before. I actually dominated at the time, was one of the best at 135 was Iron Red Cat at the time, moved up and dominated him. So I'm not new to this division. I know a lot of people see me move at 35, all the fighters, I know they shook a little bit, but I'm here to stay. I'm done fighting at 30. I feel like I outgrew it, and I'm ready to move up and do bigger things and become two-time world champion.
Let me ask the both of you all, with a win, or the winner of this fight, what do you see yourself doing? What's the next fight that you...
Devin Haney, I don't care. I still got to be proven to be beat. If you look at my career,
there's a lot of competition at 135.
Yeah, I only want big fights. Like, I don't want no easy fight. Like, dudes like, man, you coming back, why you want Tevin? Because I never really lost a fight in my career. If you look at Kev Moses, 3.5-year layoff, split decision. Rancis Bartholomew, 4-week notice, split decision, dropped him. And then we seen the one loss. Yeah, I was bullshitting, won 10-0 against Melissa. So I never really lost. I'd say in my life, out of 200-something fights, I probably lost 3 fair and square. So I'll be 39 in June. It's people in here that know how freakish I am, that has seen what I can do straight off the bench. So a lot of dudes like, man, why did I pick a tough fight like this at my age? I'm different. I'm one of them throwback type fighters that it got to be proven. Anything can happen, like I say. But to me, we did it the old school way. A lot of dudes talk a lot, but they don't put it to action. Me and him, we started off talking shit to each other on the internet.
Yeah, you started off talking shit to me, and I see Mickey. I don't really tweet. I don't be on Twitter like that. I got somebody that run my Twitter. So I see a Mickey Bay tweet. I'm like, should I respond to him? Should I respond to him? I had to really think about it and do my due diligence and get my respect. You know, he was at one point one of the best out there.
Right.
So it was definitely worth a response. You know how many people I see mentioning my name and I don't even respond to it.
Right.
I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a fight. Let me respond back to him. And then since then, like, boom, we just
And we put it together with y'all, us together. So I want everybody to know that.
yeah.
We want
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put this together. Wasn't no bluffing. Like, everybody's calling me like, man, you crazy. Why don't you take an easier fight? This. I'm like, man, listen, I ain't got time for that. It's either swing, sink, or swim.
Right.
Like I said, Tev said, man, you should have stayed in retirement. I don't believe so. That's a threat to me because next week that could happen. But at the same time, for him, it's a threat. I know in his mind, like, damn, it ain't a good look to lose to a dude that's my age. So it's fun, but we both crappy throwback fight. But we ain't do all the talking, and then dudes get
Yeah,
scared.
we go shit. You get shit to the point.
We get straight to the point. Like, look, we finna fight in the ring and see what happens.
Tremaine, where do you see yourself moving after this fight?
Getting back in the top 10.
Because you're headlining the CBS portion of the card.
After this win, I see myself jumping back in the top 10 and getting one of the top guys.
And I'm gonna cut in. This cat can fight. 'Cause I know boxing. I can look at the dude in 1 minute, even in the loss, I can tell. Okay, this cat can fight.
Yeah.
Like when I seen him fight, cause you was with Jay Prince, right?
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, dang, dude, cold. I heard a little bit of your story, like a little setback, but I seen you fight, so he nasty. So make sure that he gonna be a champion for sure.
I can vouch for that.
100%. He could fight.
Definitely. So I see myself being the top guy back at 122, right off the bat. And I want to take it. I want the best fighter too. I don't want to go in there and get no warm up, tune up fight. None of that. I want to get the best guy, sit him at me. But this time I'll be in shape. I'll be ready.
At 135, you got Javante out there. You got Ryan Garcia. You got Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
At what weight?
At 135.
At my weight?
Yeah.
Garcia.
That's
I mean, well, you got history with Javante. So.
Yeah. Everybody here
Well,
already
hey,
know what it is
well,
for us.
This
So-
we could do. Hey, it's whatever. You can have Tank. I can have Ryan.
So, look,
however they want.
so-
It's whatever.
I don't want to pass nobody. We got to make it past May 21st first, right? We got to get past that. And God's willing, everything go right. You already know where I'm at with it. Anybody except for Devin Haney. The reason I say Devin Haney because I got a good relationship with his pop. Got a good relationship with him. And the money got to make sense. Then that shit can bump. But other than that, I'm not going there. That's my young boy. I look up to his pop. That's my guy. But everybody can get it. Davis, I've been with his ass for a long time. And I think that fight gonna still happen regardless. Fight or fight is gonna happen.
Honestly, I like Cambosis again too.
Word.
Yeah.
But even if I know Devin gonna beat him, but I like to run that one back because he got. You could tell him, ask him how we took that fight. He got the fight for
He took the
4
fight on
weeks.
short notice, and I thought he won the bout. But I knew it would be like hell and high water for us to get a decision. We were the B-side.
But did I care though? You said you crazy. You
No,
want to
I told him, I offered it because that's what I'm supposed to do.
No.
But he decided that he wanted to participate, and I said, I don't think we should. But he wanted it, and we took advantage of it.
How many weeks notice?
3 weeks notice.
You about to do that shit with me.
3 weeks notice.
Yeah, I do.
But what I came up to say, what I
That's
came
how my
up
whole
to
career been.
is this business profile that you're presenting reminds me of Oscar and Bernard. I mean, they had the box, but they were professionals at it, and they were businessmen at it. So are you guys gonna further this relationship of business after the bout and continue to grow in that form and
Yeah,
fashion?
as long as he don't take it personal when the old man
Oh,
beat
no,
him.
no, you can Hey,
Yeah, I told him he a cold businessman, I'm a cold businessman. Ain't nothing personal. We only gonna be personal for that little small
I'm
window.
known for taking people to get cheesesteaks after. That's what I'm known for.
Alright,
So, like I said, boxing is a sport, you know. It was, no blood was shed outside of the sport, you know. Nothing happened, no street. It's all boxing, it's all business, and that's what we're here for business. I don't never understand why fighters usually don't like each other, like in real life. Like, this shit don't make sense to me. It's stupid.
That's why fights don't get made.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because dudes like, oh, I don't like him, so then they wrestle with the money. We all doing it together, so we all splitting this thing up. We ain't worried about when you get older, you regret stuff like that. Like, why didn't we fight? Because one dude was like, oh, I don't like him. But really, y'all should be helping. It's still a business, so you helping feed each other family and you pleasing the fans. So at the end of the day, I mean, it's a historical thing.
That's the new school. The new school forgets that.
Listen, we
Yeah,
finna set a trend. We finna show fighters the way you do it, right? Floyd did it too, but Floyd is Floyd, right? So to see other people do it besides Floyd, it's like, wow, this shit really can happen. And we finna show people how you get fights done. Two fighters get together and make it happen. And we ain't going through the promoters, we ain't going through nobody. We shut down, listen.
And we hear a lot of people was hating recently. Oh man, cause it switched. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't go to Ghana because there was a lot of restrictions, this and that. But obviously, we here. So if y'all thought it was a game, our flight leave to Dubai. Shout out to Sprite. You know what? Let me take a sip. I ain't drunk. Hold on.
I want to sip too. You take a toe to the end.
Shout out to Sprite.
Yeah.
Hold on one more time. Hold that up for me one more time.
Yeah.
Turn it around, Tev.
Oh,
I got a quick
I don't even drink soda, y'all. I don't even drink soda.
I remember in the beginning of the negotiations for this, I remember you had a conversation in front of me with Eddie Hearns about doing this fight.
Yeah.
And he seemed interested.
Oh, all of the promoters.
Right, and I remember Keith Conley getting involved, trying to negotiate. What made y'all say, you know what, forget that, let's do it ourselves on our own? Because if you did it on a big card, you can get like guaranteed money, right? But here, it seems like you're kind of like taking more of a chance.
No risk, no reward.
No, but don't get me wrong, we get in the bag. Don't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
no mistake about that. I still ain't that dumb. I know how good he is. I know listen, like I say, I still gotta get a bag. I know what kind of fighter Tevin is, so I ain't gonna get in.
I applaud y'all.
But I'm gonna say this though, he a businessman and I see that. Like you out the ring, you know me, Sarah. Like I'm big on the real estate. Me and my brother, we promote. We got a show in Cleveland, June 17th.
And I know he has the trucking company.
Yeah, he got the trucking, so and that's what I'm getting into. And my guy over here.
I'm gonna teach him this shit after I beat him.
So it's funny. Listen. After I beat him, me and my brother gonna put him up on the real estate. He gonna put me up on the trucking. But guess what? We not scared to take the risk to say, all right, we putting it on the line, may the best man win. But actually, a lot of promoters, yeah, they did want it. Everybody was like, man, we love that fight. But then it hit them out of nowhere. Cause I don't know how you felt when I think I might have told you.
What?
Like, then we gonna do this on our own or this or that.
I don't think you.
Well, with our partners,
I was happy about it.
I talked to EJ and Shantae. We did a show together. We did a couple things together in
down
Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Yeah, they helped me with me and my brother over here, the Bay Brother Promotion. They helped with our first boxing show, and it went well. So we like, man, Tevin is a businessman. I'm a businessman. We could make history. This is something that can never be duplicated. If a promoter did it, we probably wouldn't even be here right now in Harlem.
And let me give a thank you to Doe TV Network and Ron Williams because he pulled everything together with Sprite.
Yeah, huge shout out to Doe TV. Neither one of us want to lose. Like I say, I know I'm threatened because this could be my last fight. Like Tevin said, I'm a retiree. My thing is I'm gonna school you, young man. I'm older.
I'm a vet. I got 40 in. How many you got? I'm a vet. I got like 40 in.
No.
I'm a young vet, man.
You experienced, but I'm saying compared to me. So what I'm saying is on both ends is something to. It's a dangerous fight. It's a good fight. So ain't neither one of us getting in. This ain't no.
A fight is always good when both is at risk.
We giving y'all a real fight. Like
You
we
older.
Got something to lose.
We ain't cheating the fans.
So
Period.
let me ask y'all both a question. What round do you think you're gonna knock them out?
I want a victory. I want a victory. That's key for me. A victory. If it come, it come. I rather punish the guy.
Or make it split.
Yeah,
With
make it
me,
quick.
I don't know. I'm older. I might have to get him out of there a little. Good team. No, I'm just playing. Though. I'm in shape. I took care of my body. So anybody that's watching, like I say, this is my last chapter. I'm sure he got plenty of years. Going to sport the way he fight. You could fight years like that. That's why I'm still around from not taking punishment. But like I say, I got the hunger to get these last few in. That Cambosa fight ain't sit well with me. But I did do a crazy thing, like you say, Dre, but that's just how I am when it come to fighting. I'm crazy. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I just don't care. Like, shit, I've been in them circumstances so much.
You represented yourself well.
Yeah, but to know that I knew in my mind I still could have beat him and, seeing where he went, I'm like,
You'd be in Cambosa's shoes right now.
I mean, not actually, everything always felt like that. So
Yeah, everything happened.
maybe it
for
was
a
the
reason.
past for him, because for me, he like going to the JoJo fight, I had a lot of issues, a lot of them gonna be talking about in my documentary, in my book. I can't really speak on too much. But guess what? It set me out for a while. I fought like 5-6 times in 11 months. God was telling me this is need a break, and I learned so much during this break. Now I'm coming back and able to implement everything I learned through these past 2 years. I'm coming back better than that.
That's what people don't realize about
You
boxing.
voluntarily put your belt up. You don't even have to.
Yeah, I volunteered for my belt up. I did half for my belt up. I put the rematch clause in, got fucked over for that. But hey, everything for a reason. Like I said, motherfuckers at 35 know I'm coming. I'm coming. They know for a fact. And I know they're nervous. It's a matter of time. And that's after next week. It's up.
I don't know, you gonna have a stumbling block, but like I say, after that, I see you being a 3-4 time world champ. Like I say, this is my last hurrah. So I know I gotta get it on. The poker chips are right here. I gotta do this. Tevin, huh?
I know you're not expecting to lose, but if you do, are you saying that you're gonna hang him up if you do end up losing?
I mean, I can't even talk like that because I can't see. After the fight, you can holler at me and say, I can't see myself losing, to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't feel that I lost a clear fight in my life. I'll say 3 out of 200. Dre, you been seeing me fight since I was little. I can think in my mind 3 or 4 clear fights that I lost early when I was first starting boxing. Even my brother know this. Like, I gotta really be beat. Like, I haven't really been beat yet. I'm prepared, so I can't really answer that because I'm only in it to win it. But the hands gotta do the talking. We could say all the slick shit in the world. So that's the question really for after the fight.
Let me ask Midget a question.
Yeah. You still owe me them trunks too.
I got you, baby. The sewing machine is in Brooklyn. Let's go. Take care of what we gotta take care of.
My boy's ready. Let me cut you off. My boy's ready. Oh my gosh. Can I say it?
Go ahead, baby. Say it. This is y'all time.
2013. It was 2013. I think it was June something. I was fighting Victor Vasquez, one of the toughest guys from Philly at the time. So I let my boy Drake make my trunks. At the time, the best guy out. Everybody going to him to buy a trunk. So I got Drake make my trunks. 2013. When I tell you, I'm like, what the hell is my trunk? Right before I was ready to walk out, he came to yo, the trunks. I'm like, I had somebody else shit on. I'll never forget you.
Let me ask you something. What did you do in that fight?
Oh, I knocked it right out.
There you go. So what I did was inspire you. But Midget, you were one of my favorite boxers. You still are.
Thank you.
I'm going to tell you this as a trainer. Don't ever let shortcomings slow you down.
All right.
It's all right. Losses create experience and intelligence. Remember that, because I think you can still at this point become a world champion and a great fighter. Attest to the things that cause the problems, rectify that, and get on the board and do what you have to do so you can be that man. I want to see that happen.
100%.
Hey, Dre,